This is a HeadGum podcast.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sidaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling podcast.
Yeah, dude.
It's listener story time. Listener
story time. I'm pumped. It feels like we haven't done it in a while.
I couldn't tell you. The days and weeks mean nothing to me anymore.
Truly, I feel because it has been just like everything's been a little skew for me, you know, just a little bit wild for all of us.
I can't believe that, like, by the time people are listening to this, the next week will be Thanksgiving. Wild.
I cannot believe that.
Right?
I cannot believe that. Like, we gotta do Christmas stuff.
No, Betsy, when they're listening to this, next week is Thanksgiving now for us in real time. So when they're listening, it'll be 2 days
until Thanksgiving.
It's beginning to get a lot Thanksgiving.
Giving turkey and stuff.
I don't even know what I'm doing for Thanksgiving, but I got a big old fried turkey.
Nice. I know. I still am like, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Look, I will just drive by and throw a fried turkey leg at your door.
Thank you. I'll take it.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm so just like, I have no idea. I don't know what's happening. I don't know.
But it'll be, it's nice, warm, and cozy inside, but it's chilly billy outside. I'm currently drinking a dirty chai latte.
Ooh, dirty.
Do you know that? Do you know what that is? It's a chai latte, but with espresso shot.
Oh, shit. Marcy. Hello, Marcy.
You did make a joke about me drinking cocaine earlier, so I guess.
I really did, and I think I wasn't that wrong. Okay.
I'm a baby. But yeah, we're going to do some listener stories, because that's our fucking fave. I don't know.
I am pumped. What?
We've never recorded any kind of episode that I didn't really love.
I don't think so.
Except for that one. And everyone knows what we're talking about.
You all know what we're talking about.
You all know what we're talking about. Drop it in the comments who you think.
Know. Be sure to tag.
What? Send it to them. Tell me you think it's
Send it to them. No, I like woke up knowing that we were doing listener stories. Whoa. Oh no, Marcy, my brain, I got boosted and flu shot, and I think it kind of cooked my brain a little bit.
You knew when it was gonna happen.
Well, I woke up knowing we were gonna be doing this, knowing we were gonna read listener stories, and I got so excited.
Yeah, I love it. I don't need it to be. In fact, October really doesn't mean a lot to me, except for that we friends of ours do fun outings together.
Yeah.
And more than we normally do in a year.
Right.
You know, or any other month of the year. So that's why I love October. But like, as far as like, I'm like, everyone's being spooky right now. I need spooky when it's just for me.
Oh, I love it. I love an individual spooky.
Just for your own little, just a little spooky for yourself.
Just a little spooky for yourself. Just a little go on a walk, hear some spookies. It's nice.
Put your headphones on, wait till it's very dark, go for a walk in the woods.
Make sure they're noise canceling headphones.
Absolutely.
Yeah, go on a trail deep into the woods. And you see a lot of bear signs and wild animal signs.
Bring your open pack of hot dogs.
Bring that. Put them in your back pocket,
all your pockets,
front pocket.
Put it in your bra, put it in your hat. You know, if you're wearing a bra or a hat, you don't have to.
I saw real quick, or I think Nicole sent me this Instagram video of a woman who was a bartender being like, I found a woman's purse, and I'm gonna go in it and see if I can find out whose purse it is and stuff. She unzips it. It's full of French fries.
It was Nicole's purse. She found Nicole's purse.
It really made me lose. I was like, and it was like, they like had, it looked like it came from like a pretty nice restaurant and they had it like lined, like the paper from like the basket or something. They straight up just like took it from the basket and put it in their purse.
I wonder why they couldn't get it because it's not like stealing bread where you're like, this is free and I'm going to take it, because French fries cost money.
Right. Now, and they were nice French fries.
That's a mystery we need to get on.
That's a 17 3-hour episode each documentary on Netflix we need to see.
First, we do it as a podcast. It gets really popular. Then we go pitch it. A lot of people reject us because they don't understand what...
First, everybody rejects it.
Betsy and I have a threesome with an executive.
There we go. Then we get it.
He's like, no, that was bad.
He rejects our threesome. But
we're just wearing like matching fembot lingerie. Austin Powers style.
Oh my God.
We do have guns on our nipples as well.
Oh yeah. We do have guns on our nipples. And he says, machine gun jubblies. How did I miss those, baby?
Okay. I didn't get to how we got there, but I'll talk about it later at the end of the podcast.
I can't remember either. My brain, I can't remember. Something that truly made sense, I promise. Oh, having hot dogs in your pockets while you listen to spooky movies. Or spooky stories.
Spooky movie stories. I can't wait to hear what it's like when you read words.
Oh no, man. We'll be fine.
Okay, I'm gonna just jump in.
Yes.
Are you
Take
ready?
Take it away.
Okay.
Yes.
This one is entitled West Virginia Spookiness.
Ooh.
Hey, party people.
Hell yeah.
Boop, 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 boop. So I have a quick story for you. I was just listening to a back episode where Marcy talked about her parents had a housing development on an old water park. And it actually reminded me of this place in West Virginia where I live called Lake Shawnee Amusement Park. Quick background on Lake Shawnee. This place was a little amusement park from the 20s to the late 60s. There's a lot of cool old stuff that's still there today. A big derelict Ferris wheel. Are you so impressed that I pronounced derelict?
That was really good.
I don't even know what that word means, but I said it.
Yeah.
Derelict Ferris wheel, these old-timey metal swings, and also a little pond where people used to paddle boat and such. This is very similar to where I grew up, yeah.
Wow.
There's another part of the grounds nearby where there was an old swimming hole that's now filled in. There are a few recorded deaths when it was open. One was a kid on the swings, which are still up. I don't remember exactly what happened, but I think she was crushed or something when a delivery truck backed into the swings. Oh my God. No.
Whoa. I did not see it going that way. I thought she was like thrown off of the swing or something.
Yeah. Ugh.
A delivery truck backed into the swings.
Probably because that's before they did the beep, beep, beep.
That's way before they did the beep, beep, beep.
2 kids also drowned in the swimming hole. They also discovered on the grounds actual Native American artifacts and remains in the 80s when someone attempted to reopen it. It was all native land long before it was colonized, so it makes sense that there would be remains. I don't think that makes it cursed or any of the cliche of that sort. It's just a sad circumstance and massively disrespectful. Thank you for putting it that way. I like it. Yeah.
I did too.
Yeah. There's also a memorial marker where there was a skirmish, which feels like the wrong word, between some Native Americans and some settlers. Wikipedia...
Skirmish. Come on.
Skirmish. A derelict skirmish. I really got a derelict. I'm looking it up just to make sure I understand. Very poor condition. Got it. Okay. That's what I thought. Wikipedia claims that the natives targeted the family, but clearly the natives were there first. I actually think I heard about this recently. Where it was like a story where there was like a skirmish, a fight, and and they make it sound as if like the Native people like took the wife and children and like blah blah blah, but it's like very clearly you guys attacked them and they fought back because that was their land, right?
Yeah.
It's like to be funny, like just to be like, oh my god, I was in my house that I didn't own. I broke in the middle of the night, and the people there were so mean.
Yeah, the people who were in the house before I got there,
sleeping there,
were so mean to me.
Yeah. I only include that info about natives not to use them as a racist, scary stories trope, but because I think it's vital to show just how disregarded their history is all over this country. Anyway, lots of sadness and suffering all around Lake Shawnee. I knew none of this prior to going for a visit. Now comes my story.
Nice.
On my birthday, which is in the end of October, spooky time. Happy belated birthday!
Happy birthday!
My husband decided to surprise me with a trip to Lake Shawnee Amusement Park. Now, keep in mind, there isn't really anything to do there. Just a lot of old things still up and around the park, albeit not running. And it's open for guests to come visit and meander. They're like, please, come hurt yourself. I said that, not her. There is a haunted house attraction thing there, but I avoid those. The people in them scare me way more than ghosts. Plus, with all the trauma that the land has experienced, I don't think that there needs to be people trying to scare each other. My husband and I were just walking around the park, talking about it, looking at the different things that are still up. We made our way to the area where the swimming hole was. There is also, this is also where a person died. We were just walking and chit-chatting. It's not that creepy or sinister in general, but when we got to one part of the area, I started to get a, quote, a funny feeling. Titty line!
Titty line!
Woo! Titty line! This area is all grown up, just a lot of brush and tall grass and trees with a walking path cut through, and you can just vaguely make out where the swimming hole was. It kind of felt like there was someone watching. There were other people visiting at the same time, but they weren't in the area we were. It was easy to hear other people if they were nearby. So I was walking around and I had tucked my sunglasses in my back pocket of my jeans, and I'm just talking to my husband about how it's really cool and it's pretty sad and blah, blah, blah. I was just kind of shooting the shit when I felt my sunglasses tug slowly and then lifting up out of my back pocket. Then they fall to the ground.
What?
Now, this could have just been my big old butt pushing them up, but it felt like a slow ascension with the sunglasses. Like a gentle, careful pull up and out, not like my butt just pushed them up and out.
Whoa.
I could feel them moving, and it took a second for me to realize that my sunglasses were being pulled up. It was so slow and intentional that I had time to rationalize it as it were happening before I had heard them hit the path. So I don't really know if it was a ghost or just my big ass, but it was so strange. I had been walking with them in my pocket for over an hour at that point.
That's the thing, dude.
But maybe that's why the butt muscles got so big after an hour of walking.
After an hour.
Boom, boom. I'd walk over them for an hour, and they hadn't moved one bit until that moment. I just thought that was really interesting. Plus, the connection of Marcy saying she lived on a place that was similar to Lake Shawnee. Shit is so spooky. I've attached pictures so you can see exactly what it still looks like. I took some of these when I visited, except for the close-up of swings. I also attached a sign of the marker, which I didn't take, that's fallen under some scrutiny as it seems to tell a one-sided story. I have a lot of stories of hauntings and spookiness since I moved to West Virginia that I'll send in separately. These hills are old and spooky as shit. I'm certain WV is a thin place, which according to Celtic lore is a place where the veil is porous and where there is mystery even within the landscape.
Oh.
Anyway, I love you. Love the pod. You guys are my favorite podcast out there. Rate, review, subscribe. You rule. Mary.
Mary, thank you. Wow. I haven't seen Mary's pictures yet, but I went and looked. I Googled Lake Shawnee. It's spooky.
All right. I'm going to send you the pictures now. And hopefully I will actually remember to post them. I'm sometimes very forgetful about those things.
Yeah, it's okay.
I mean, people want to see them, so they get sad at me.
they get sad at you.
Sad at me. I don't want you to be sad at me. Okay, so.
Please don't be sad at Marcy.
Don't be sad at Marchie. Marchie does her best.
She's just trying her best, everybody. Come on, man.
Lake Shawnee. That's, what do you think about the butt? Big butt?
Because it feels like Mary has put sunglasses in her back butt pocket before.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Okay.
And then, because I would never think of putting my sunglasses there. Because I feel I would be worried that they would fall out. But it seems like, oh, this is a good place. Okay. She puts them there. Mary puts them there. And to walk around for an hour and nothing to happen.
Yeah.
It's weird for it to sudden and slow. Like, it's weird for it to happen all, like, just out of the blue, dude.
Can I tell you something funny that I just did?
Yeah.
I sent all those images to someone else.
Who did you send them to?
I sent them to my other co-host, Jessica Jardin, Ellis for Losers. Subscribe on Patreon.
Make her, please, the next episode be like, no, we're talking about this. What do you think?
No, this is now the new pop culture thing that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Abandoned amusement parks.
Okay, so hopefully you get them soon. But yeah, I agree that like all of a sudden for them to pop up, it feels like, yeah, I don't know. Like, also like when things, I don't know. Unless she hit a big bump with that butt, I don't know.
True. Did you hit a big pothole with that butt?
Okay, I'm going to read the marker, the little plaque that's up there. And it says Mitchell Clay. Here, Mitchell Clay settled in 1775. 8 years later, Indians killed 2 of his children and captured his son, Ezekiel. Pursuers killed several of the Indians, but the boy was taken into Ohio and burned at the stake. Motherfucker.
Whoa.
I love it. It's like he was here for 8 years. It's like, okay, so he was on someone else's land for 8 years. And then what did he do? It's really hard because you don't, like, you're like, well, no one should die, but it's not nice to kill people. At all.
Right. It's a weird plaque in general of like, you don't need to talk about people getting burned at the stake.
Especially
because it's somewhere else.
Yeah, let Ohio have that story.
That shit wasn't even, let Ohio have this fucking plaque.
Please. This is about Ohio.
Whoa. This is beautiful and horrifying at the same time.
It is exactly what I want to walk around.
Look at that old truck. Was that the delivery truck that killed a kid?
They're like, fuck it, just leave it this bad.
Yeah. Okay, everybody get out of it.
Get out. Just leave it where it is.
Oh, the swings.
The swings are pretty spooky. They're pretty dang spooky.
Ew. They're awful looking. This is cool. And horrifying.
I really love it. I really do love it.
I know. I want to go. Ew.
West Virginia, take me home
to the
where I belong.
West Virginia.
When I was in Dublin, I heard that song 40 times.
Really?
So many times.
That's so funny.
I think
they're just big John Denver heads.
I think it's because we were there for like the Garth Brooks concert, and then
so all of Dublin was like, "Okay, everybody,
country music time.
We're here for country music."
West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home.
Take me home.
Oh, didn't our guest last week, Evan? He's from West Virginia.
No, Western Virginia.
That's right. He told me not to fuck it up.
He
told me specifically not to do what I just done.
What you just did.
Oopsie.
But it is like West Virginia, like it does feel like with Mary saying that there's like the veil is lifted a little bit more because there's a lot of stuff that happens there. In the mountains of West Virginia and stuff.
Absolutely.
You know?
It's such an old mountain range, like just crazy old mountain range.
Yeah. And just a lot. And yeah, a lot has gone down. But it feels like you hear about a lot of like, well, I was going to be specific, but now I'm like, I don't know. like Mothman and stuff, but I don't think so. But I feel you hear about it like a lot of, oh yeah.
Okay.
That was West Virginia.
What? Mothman?
Mothman?
I want you to guess. I'm going to go ahead and let you know that the Appalachian Mountains are over 1 million years old. I'm going to start there. So
okay.
I want you to guess round about. You can even give me a range of how old you think they might be.
Wait, you said 1 million years old.
They're over 1 million. So,
over 1 million.
So I want you to think high like that. Mm-hmm.
Are they? I'm gonna do 6 to 12 million years old.
Okay, you're so stupid.
Shoot.
No. Okay. So, and the way this is written on Wikipedia, I do believe I would invert the numbers, but that says during the Permian period, roughly 270 to 225 million years ago. See why I would invert that? I would invert 270 and 225.
Yeah.
So roughly I'm going to say 225 million to 270 million years ago. The Appalachian orogeny began. West Virginia was uplifted. Important disposition of sediments ceased, and the erosion began taking place. So that's when the mountains started to form.
Whoa!
And the rocks there that create the mountains are approximately 540 million years old.
Wow, that's nuts, dude.
Yeah.
That's old.
Yeah. West Virginia
Holy
contains
shit.
over 1,679 named mountains.
Wow.
Too many. I think mountains are spooky, scary, cool because you just cannot explore them all. It's just impossible. Humans can't do it.
They're wild. Yeah, they're like, there's so, we were talking about this with Evan last week about like the ocean. There's so many spots on this earth that we cannot like, well, that's not like, of course, people live everywhere. They've started to, you know,
Most, yeah.
But there's so many spots where it's like, this is so hard for humans to survive here.
Yeah.
And so intense and so scary. Like the Amazon is so scary.
That's why we just gotta leave it. Leave it.
Just leave it. Just leave it.
There are creatures that have evolved to handle it. Leave it to them.
Yeah, let's leave it to them. And the humans who can, great. Let's leave them. Let's let them live there.
Honestly, don't even try to figure out if they're there. Just let it go.
Yes. We don't need to worry about it. We don't need to worry about it.
We literally made cities. That is where we live. Chill out.
Yeah, we're having fun. We're having fun. We're having fun where we are. They're having fun where they are.
There are movie theaters here. Let them have their fucking rainforest. We have the movies.
Yes, we got movies. We got Nicole Kidman stepping in a puddle and being so excited to see a movie.
Have I already told you that I believe her? I believe her passion.
Oh, I do.
Because I saw her at an AMC once, so I really
did. You really?
Yeah, like 13 years ago. So I was like,
why haven't you been telling everybody this forever?
I tell it every week on the podcast, so you guys know. She means it when people make fun of her. But that is a lifelong passion of hers, going to AMC. I'm so happy now. That really made me happy. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Enough about Nicole Kidman. I'm so happy she loves
I'll
AMC.
bring her up again. Don't you worry.
Oh, yes. This one's from Nicole Kidman.
I love movies.
Haunted AMC. Okay. No, it's not. Okay, I got one. It's called Ghost Dad in the Club.
Ghost Dad.
I'm excited.
In the club.
Hello, ghouls and possible guest. I've written in a few times, but since you're hard up for listener stories, I thought I'd tell you all about some weird stuff that happened after my dad passed away. Oh. All right. Some context. My mom's conservative father basically forced my parents to get married after they accidentally got pregnant with my oldest sister. 8 years and 3 more kids later, they divorced and our dad had weekend custody. Each of us 4 kids had our own unique relationship with Dad. He was funny, smart, and creative, but also short-tempered, prone to depression, and troubled by addiction to drugs and alcohol for much of his life. He loved us very much, but he had stints in jail and rehab when we were young, and I think we all processed that in our own ways. My older sister idolized him completely, but I was well into my teens before I really started to forgive him and see him as a fellow flawed human instead of measuring him against the metric of what I thought a father should be. Aww. Wow, you were in your teens.
Yeah, that's so mature.
When you realize that, that's pretty incredible.
Yeah.
My little sister was never really able to forgive him and always kept him at a distance. That's so interesting. When Dad died of a sudden heart attack just before Christmas 2015, we were devastated. He'd been off drugs for years, though he was still very fond of Bud Light, and it was a horrible shock. I was 27 and I couldn't help but feel guilty for the many years I kept him at arm's length and all the times he asked me to come see a band or play or just drink a beer with him, and I'd made some excuse not to go, either too busy or too tired. We had bonded in my adulthood over a shared love of music, especially underground and experimental artists, and we were constantly telling each other about new discoveries. Oh. In the months after his death, I frequently felt like Dad was talking to me through the songs I'd hear on the radio. Mom told us their first date had been at an REM concert, and suddenly I was very aware of every REM song I heard, especially if it was a deep cut that didn't often get played.
Whoa.
Monkey Gone to Heaven by the Pixies would come on the local alt station, and I would cry as I sang along in the car, feeling Dad simultaneously close by and far away. I know this could have easily been my own grieving brain making desperate connections, but sometimes I really felt like those songs were talking to me directly, which is also like, even if it's your brain, that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, making that connection and like making you feel that way.
Yeah. Just that's really neat that if it is your brain doing that, to just be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
One day I was driving to a meeting I was particularly stressed about, and Three Little Birds by Bob Marley started playing, telling me not to worry, as Dad definitely would have. I immediately felt at ease, and things did actually turn out all right. Nice. But it was my little sister that got the most intense visit from Dad. She was 22 in 2016, dancing to a local DJ set at a bar, which Dad would have loved. A random guy approached her from within the crowd and said, "I don't do this anymore, but somebody really wants me to give you a message."
Oh,
My
whoa.
sister's eyes immediately filled with tears, and she was covered with goosebumps, as if she already knew what he would say. The guy continued, "He wants you to know he's sorry he disappointed you, and he's so proud of you. Do you know who it is?" My sister replied yes, she knew exactly who it was, and hugged and thanked the stranger, who was also crying at this point.
Oh, my God.
Oh. Soon after that, she had a dream that felt so real she swears it had to be a visit. Dad, who practiced Buddhism later in his life, was meditating in the middle of her bedroom. He was silent, his eyes closed, and he was bathed in light. She knew he was at peace, and he was saying goodbye. She never had another dream like it. So that's our slightly spooky dead dad story. Thanks for reading. Love you guys and love the pod. Peace, Sam.
Wow.
Wow.
That's...
Wow. I don't do this anymore. That's wild.
Yeah.
For somebody to be like, I don't do this anymore, but...
I was asked to stop doing this at the club.
Yeah.
By the
particularly
manager.
this club.
Yes. They told me I can't come back again if I do this, so please do not tell.
Yes.
You know, it's on the topic of like feeling guilty when people die. It's a thing that like people like, you know, like it happens a lot, like especially if like later in life you're like, I didn't spend enough time with them or whatever.
Yes.
But I think it's like very like it's unnecessary to judge a person's whole life based on like those little, like that little amount of time, especially when like, you know, like you didn't have control over the like the situation or the, you know, what the, I can't think of words anymore. I'm not knowing them right now or knowing them. But, you know, like I think that the soul has a greater understanding of connection than that.
Yes.
And,
yeah.
And it's sort of like just a human thing to feel guilt. Like
I mean, like our thinking gets in the way all the time.
Yeah.
You know, that's just a big human thing of like overthinking or like whereas there's something more to like there's something more to it, and I like that of like our souls know more, you know, because our brain makes up things. Guilt a lot of times, you know, of just like, I shouldn't feel guilty because I drank a Dr. Pepper. That's silly. Like, get out of here, those intrusive thoughts, you know, stuff like yeah, and I really like that of like, oh yeah, the soul knows what's up, dude.
Yeah. And it's like that pet psychic I talked to who was like, look, it may have felt short to you, but it was the whole life for them. You know, that was their whole life. That's how it was supposed to play out.
Yeah.
You know, and granted, like, is it sad? But I'm like one of those people who believes that especially if their dad was a Buddhist, that there are lessons to be learned in these experiences. And it played out the way that it needed to, whether it was felt hard or sad. That was exactly what that soul needed.
Yes. Oh, that's nice.
Also, then there's the thing of like, well, who knows? Like sometimes the reason doesn't feel good. You know, like everything happens for a reason. You're like, well, it doesn't always mean that it's a good feeling reason.
Yeah. Sometimes it is to learn something.
Yeah.
Or, you know, like, oh, that's very true too. Of like, it doesn't always have to be. And it will not always be a good reason.
Yeah.
That's good, Marcy. This feels like therapy right now.
You know, this is what happens when I have therapy less than 24 hours ago.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah.
Oh, boy. But that is, I do also love the signs, too.
I love, and once again, like, whether it's your brain or it's like, no matter what, it's signs. You know, it's signs from either your brain being like, hey, remember, remember this person who's in your life, or if it is straight up like dad being like, dude, I'm here with you or whatever.
Yeah.
It's so nice either way.
Yeah. Hard, but also I kind of love that too.
Yeah.
Okay, should we listen to one of these so-called listeners' stories?
I would love to, Marcy.
Okay, I shall pull one up.
Pull it up, dude. Pull it up.
Okay, I am finally sending in my stories. I had to after I heard you both trying to do math. And I knew you guys were desperate for some stories. So I actually have many, many, many stories.
Just want to say I appreciate when a listener takes time out of piloting a plane to send us some stories.
I'm on the way to Denver from Chicago.
Sunny and clear skies. High of 58 today. Okay.
And I've had a lot of weird things happen to me. Oh,
yes, I'll have a coffee. Thank you.
yeah. Can I get a coffee? Great.
Okay, sorry.
But what I'll share with you are the most recent ones. All right, so the last time I was home alone, please note, at the time I was married and I have 2 small children, but they happened to be out with their dad, so I could go and run errands. So I came home from the grocery store, and as soon as I walked in, I heard somebody upstairs running really, really fast, and it sounded just like my daughter's footsteps. It sounded like it wasn't big, like not an adult size footsteps, but it sounded like children's footsteps. So I heard it run really, really fast, and almost like it hit the floor and slid, kind of deal, like when you hit the floor on your knees and then you kind of slide a little bit.
Oh, cool.
Right away, I thought it was my daughter, so I called out her name. I said, her name is Emery. So I said, Emery? And I walked over to the staircase and I looked upstairs and there was nobody there. So I look outside and I'm thinking, did I totally miss my husband's car and like they're here? So I look outside through the window and nobody's car is there. So I'm like, okay, whatever. Just kind of brushed it off. So I go back outside to get some more groceries. Please note, I am only a 2-tripper. I will carry as many bags as I possibly can. So anyways, this is my second trip out to grab the groceries, and I come back in and I hear like shuffling near me. Like, I don't know, like if somebody were to walk by really quickly and, like kind of like, I don't know, the air shuffles and paper shuffle kind of deal. I don't know how to explain it. So I stopped. Like I literally stopped in my tracks of what I was doing, and I got chills all over my body. And I'm like, there's somebody here. So I called out again. I'm like, Chris, Emery. Chris was then husband's name, and no reply. I'm a little bit like on alert now. I'm like, okay, this is strange. So I go to the garage to go ahead and close the garage door and come back and put away all of the groceries. And I bend over, I never forget, I bent over to, I think, pick up one of the plastic bags.
Ass gets honked.
And right directly in front of me, it sounded like somebody had their mouth in a cup. Like when you were little, you would put like a plastic cup around your mouth and
when I'm an adult,
like this.
So right as I bent over, I could hear it and feel it right in front of my face, and it was a female voice, and it goes, hoo-hoo. And I sit straight up, and I'm like, and I wasn't scared. because I've had many different experiences. So, but I didn't get bad vibes from this either. And I go, okay, girl, I heard you. And I kind of like laughed a little bit. I was like, you got my attention. You can leave now. And as soon as I said that, I heard footsteps, almost like it was running like towards the front of my house where the front door is. And it was gone. Like the vibe was gone. The chills were gone that I had. So yeah, so that's one of my stories.
Should I pause real quick just to chitty?
Yeah, let's pause and talk about that. Woohoo! Woohoo! What the fuck?
I know.
And to just be like, okay, here you get out, and then be like, okay.
Okay, goodbye.
Okay.
I do love a respectful haunting.
I do too. That's nice. Being courteous. Thank you so much.
Also, cool as hell to stop and slide. Hell yeah.
Yes. Scored a ghost goal and slid on her knees. Woo! Yeah, she heard me. Woo!
Ripping.
Do you think ghosts like celebrate after good like scares and stuff where they're like
absolutely, they're doing
ripping their ghost shirts off? And,
yeah, they're Megan Lupino, is that her name?
oh yes, yeah.
Doing like kind of like a little Charleston-esque like knee thing.
Gotcha. Woo.
All right.
Wow.
I'll jump back in if you...
Okay.
So that was pretty quick. So I'll tell you another really creepy story that still resonates with me. I'll never forget it. It was probably one of the times that I was just the most scared. So my dad is retired military in the Air Force, and we were living in Germany at the time. And after school, I was like, I think 12 years old maybe at the time. I would just walk home by myself. The school wasn't very far away, and that's just what all the kids did. We all walked to and from school because we were on base housing. So it was really safe. But anyway, so I would go home. Both my parents, obviously, they worked. So I would be home for a few hours by myself. And this was actually probably the first few days of being back to school. So I remember, I was so excited to get home so I can organize my binder. Yeah, I was that kid, and I still am that person. But anyway, so I get home, and I just beeline for the living room, and I take everything out of my backpack to go ahead and organize my binder based on, what different teachers wanted. So I'm sitting in the living room. I have the TV on in front of me. To the back of me is the dining room, the opening to a hallway that leads to the front door, and then also there's a kitchen over. So all of this is behind me anyways. So I'm facing with all of this stuff behind me. So as I start to organize my binder, I hear footsteps. And my first thought is, sweet, my dad, it sounded like my dad, I guess you could say. It sounded masculine, masculine footsteps. So I'm like, oh yeah, my dad's home. What is he doing home early? So I look behind me to the hallway, and I say, Dad? There's no reply. So I'm like, okay, whatever. It's probably, I'm just hearing maybe something else. And these were wood floors. So, when you walk on wood floors, you can almost feel it, the vibration of a footstep. And it was very distinctly, there. Not like it was upstairs, or a neighbor or something like that. It was, very distinctly behind me in the hallway. So anyway, so I go back to what I'm doing, and I hear the footsteps again. And now I'm creeped out. So I look behind me. There's no one there. There's nothing there. and I feel so scared. This is like bad vibes. This is not good, whatever I'm hearing. So I'm like really just pet myself up, and I'm like, all right, you're fine, like it's fine, there's nothing there. Next thing I know, I hear the footsteps again, and they're louder, and they're running like towards me.
And
to my left was our couch, and right behind the couch we had I guess they're called sofa tables, like the really long, skinny tables. So like the couch wasn't butted up against the wall. So what it sounded like was like these footsteps were running at me, and like they slid, and I mean like home run slid back behind the couch. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like freaking out. So I run outside. And at the time we had cordless phones. On my way out, I grabbed the cordless phone. I'm shaking. I'm crying. And I call my mom, who's at work. And I'm like, Mom, there's somebody in the house. There's someone in the house. Like, this is how sure I was that there was somebody in the house, because it was so distinct and was so close to me. It was probably like 3 feet away from me. And my mom gets pissed because I'm calling her at work, and she's like, you're ridiculous. Like, Mom, if you're scared, you probably just heard, one of the neighbors. If you're scared, just go downstairs to the neighbor's house. Because I had a girlfriend that lived downstairs. These were like apartments, I guess you could say, kind of like apartments. And so I did do that. I went downstairs, I knocked on their door, no one was home. And I was like, fuck. I'm thinking, I've got to go back in there. And I don't want to. Like, I do not want to. I was so scared. I was shaking. I felt like I was going to throw up.
Oh.
So I waited outside of my friend's house for a few minutes, and she never showed up. Because I'm like, surely she should be home from school by now too, because we went to the same school, but she wasn't there. So I finally, after a good 10 to 15 minutes, I walked back up, and I was like, it's fine. Like, you're going to be fine. There's nothing here. Like, my dad was going to be home any moment anyway. So I was like, you're going to be fine. So I just got inside, and I turned on like the funniest thing that was on the TV to like calm my nerves, and I turned it up loud. I don't know, just to like, I don't know, maybe so I wouldn't hear anything else. I don't know, but so I sit back down. I don't hear anything. I sit back down in front of the TV on the floor where I was, and I start getting back to my binder organization. And I hear in my right ear breathing, and I could feel it.
Oh.
And when I tell y'all, I ran so fast out of that house. I don't think I've ever run so fast in my life. I ran, and I went back downstairs to my friend's house, and by that time she was home, and I was just so distraught. She opened the door, and she's like, are you okay? And I didn't want to tell her because I thought she would think I was crazy, but I was very obviously upset. And she was like, are you okay? And like, at the time, like it was, you're in, I guess, junior high or middle school, whatever you want to call it. So she was thinking it was like some kind of drama at school with a friend. And she's like, did so-and-so do something to you? And I'm like, no.
She brings up a bunch of...
Yeah, she's like, starts being, is this because Becky said you were a dumb bitch?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yep. Is it because everybody thinks you got a funny butt? Oh, is it? Wait, what? No, my house is haunted.
Okay, I'll get going.
But I never told her. And I just stayed there until my dad got home. And yeah, I never heard anything like that again ever in that house. But that was probably the scariest I have ever been. So anyways, I'm happy to send more. I have tons and tons more. I have past life regressions. I have tons of psychic things. I'm also very sensitive.
I was gonna
so
say.
I have a lot of stories, but those are the two that, one that is the most recent, and then the other one that just scared probably the shit out of me. I probably shit my pants, and it happened so long ago I can't remember. But anyways, I love you guys. Keep it up. I will send more when I have time, and I hope I hear this on the podcast. Bye.
Oh, you just did.
I can't imagine a world in which I shit my pants and I don't remember.
I know. I remember every time I've shit my pants.
Every single blessed time.
It's easy when it's every day.
Tuesday shit. Wednesday shit.
I feel, yes, you are sensitive.
Yes.
They are sensitive.
Absolutely.
Like, and it feels like these spirits or entities or whatever, of course, know that, where they're like, hey, they're home alone. I'm gonna do my whole running bit.
What is the deal with the running and the sliding?
They love sliding when you're around.
This is some kind of rock and roll softball playing Teen Wolf being sliding ghosts.
Sliding ghosts. Lots of sliding ghosts in your life. Let us know if you have more sliding ghosts.
Yeah, if you have a cool ghost, let us know.
Yeah. Please let us know. Wow.
I don't like that because it clearly did want to. I mean, a lot of these are like, oh, something's trying to scare you. But like the
right.
No, get out of here.
That. Quit it.
Quit it out.
Yeah, come on, Uncle Joey it, man. Cut it out.
Ugh.
Cut it out. Wow.
Also, very funny idea of running to your friend's house and being like, oh, is it because you failed your math tests and everyone called you stupid?
Yeah, and everybody's saying that. What? No. It's because is it because you're really bad at sports and everybody says you are?
Is it because I slept with your boyfriend?
What? No, we're in middle school. Wow.
Yeah, those are that was really scary. Also, Mom, what the fuck?
Mom's parents. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, man. Like, yeah, what? Yeah.
Will Smith said it best. They just don't understand.
Like, if a kid called me, like, I think there's someone in the house.
Go downstairs then. Mom,
do a little bit more.
Everyone knows people can't go downstairs when they're breaking in. Go downstairs.
Yeah. Mom, you're thinking of cows.
Of what?
Cows. They like can't go downstairs or something. Like it's like an urban legend or like a prank thing where it's like if you get cows onto the second floor, they won't go downstairs, dude.
I'm Googling. While cows won't walk downstairs on their own, it has been proven that cows will walk downstairs if you force them. Well, yeah, if you put a gun to their head, sure.
If you put a gun to their head.
Cows can walk up a stairs, yeah.
Yeah, they can go up, but they cannot come down.
Then they just have to live.
Yeah, then they just live on the second floor of your high school, man.
Yeah, guess what?
And it'll be funny.
It'll be a prank.
We were like, we should get a cow. It's like,
I would be so
what are we talking about? I know.
So
stupid.
Hey, teacher, leave them cows alone.
Yeah. Another brick in the moon.
More. Yeah, I'll say it. I've said it before. I'll say it again. My kid says there's a ghost. I'm gonna believe my kid.
Hey, Marcy.
What?
Say it and spray it.
I'm a dumb da 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 da. All right. Shall I read one?
Yes, Marcy.
Okay. This one says childhood home ghost.
No.
Yawn. Not because of we're bored, because we are out of shape and reading takes too much oxygen.
Yeah, it's really getting us.
Really don't have the lung capacity to be talking this much.
We're doing all right. We're doing all right. We're doing fine.
Hi, Marcy and Betsy. Thanks for doing this podcast. It's the only podcast that makes me laugh out loud.
Whoa! Thank you.
I never thought of my childhood home as haunted, but when thinking if I had other stories to share with you, I realized there are a couple creepy things that happened there. I grew up in a two-story condo in the LA area. When I was 7 years old, my parents bought it from an older Hungarian woman who was recently widowed and had moved back to Europe to be closer to her family. Her husband, Andy, had been an avid woodworker and built many beautiful wood things in his garage workshop that became part of the condo. A grand wooden banister for the stairs, a wood shelf that divided the dining and living room, a built-in bookcase covering one wall of the main bedroom, etc.
Nice.
That is very cool.
That's very cool.
Old school Aiden Shaw from Sex and the City who built things with his hands. I think
that's what Aiden does. I've seen like a handful of episodes and all the movies. That's what Aiden does?
He makes furniture, but he does make wooden furniture.
Oh, okay.
That's why so many women started dating carpenters.
Yes.
Carpenters got lucky after Aiden.
Yeah. They were really hoping that this is, and then this, what is it called? And then there's,
and just like that.
And just like that. They're like, come on, and just like that.
Please.
Give us carpenters some more.
I do think Aiden will be back this season, so.
I do too, I bet. Or I don't know.
And just like that, he built me a couch.
Ouch. Ouch. It's a hard couch.
Ouch. I think Andy put so much love into the condo that it was hard for him to leave. Pretty soon after moving in, my parents started discussing getting rid of Andy's wood workshop. How dare. It was taking up a solid half of the garage, so there was only room for a laundry area, a small walkway, and one car. Around that same time, something weird started happening.
I bet.
The laundry detergent would go missing from its usual spot on top of the washer. When my mom looked around, she would discover it flat on the floor in the middle of the garage under the one parked car.
What?
She asked the whole family if someone was pulling a prank and was fairly annoyed that no one fessed up. One day, my mom was discussing this phenomenon with my older sister in the garage when it happened right in front of them.
No way.
The laundry detergent, heavy and half full, fell off the washer onto the floor between them and slid a few feet to the middle of the garage floor.
No. Ew.
After that, not much else happened. My mom apologized out loud to Andy. The laundry detergent stopped moving, and we got rid of the workshop. Wait, you should have kept it. That was the whole point.
Got chills. Yeah. And then all of a sudden, the condo caught on fire.
Yeah. Started in the place where the workshop used to be.
Yeah, weird.
The only thing that remained remained creepy was the entire wall behind the living room TV was a floor-to-ceiling mirror. So when you were sitting on the couch watching TV, you could see the whole staircase in the mirror. And pretty commonly, you would see a quick-moving shadow on the staircase in your peripheral vision.
Ew,
but when you'd whip your head around, there would be nothing except for the feeling that you were being watched.
By Andy.
My parents still live there, but now that I'm an adult, I don't sense any weird stuff anymore when I'm there. I guess everyone's moved on. Thank you for all you do, Sasha.
Wow, Sasha. Wow, Andy.
Yeah.
Whoa. I like that too of Andy just being like, I'm not gonna come into your bedroom at night or anything. I'm gonna move that detergent under the car.
Yeah, he's just like, move this shit off my work area.
Yeah, come on, get out of here.
Get it out of here.
You love my shelves. You love all of my bookcase. You love all that shit, and now you want to rip up my shit? No way, dude.
Oh, you love it. Shut up.
Yeah, you love it. You love my woodwork.
Shut your
Shut
mouth.
up. Wow. In LA too, we should go.
Okay, we're coming. We're coming
to your parents' place, okay?
Tell him to scoot over. We're sitting on the couch so we can look in the mirror behind you.
Yeah, and see Andy running up and down the stairs.
Just
come on.
running to get something real quick so he can go back to his workshop that you've ruined.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I got one. You ready?
Always.
This one is titled, Who's in the Closet? And Other Assorted Tales.
Ooh.
Hi, everyone. Guess who loves you? It's me.
Aww.
Thank you for hanging out with me while I work from home. Now, let's get spooky.
Ready.
That was a good little intro. Until graduating college, I always assumed I was doomed to live life believing every errant sound or trick of the light was a ghost and therefore my impending doom. However, after moving out of my parents' house, I realized it wasn't me, it was the house. The activity in my home got so bad that my mom, a lapsed Catholic by my teen years, called a priest to our house and had it dosed in holy water. This did nothing, by the way.
Oops.
That's
well,
funny.
you gave it a try, so
Yeah, well, yeah, you did.
sometimes you got to just, try out different things and see what works and then move on.
Part of me believes that everything we saw and felt was fed by my brother, my mom, and my own intense depression.
Oh,
I believe negative energy feeds on negative energy, and we were caught in a vicious cycle. Here are a few select family classics. 1. I used to wake up a lot to dark figures at the end of my bed.
Nasty.
I'd also wake on the floor after nightmares of being ripped from my bed, but one night was decidedly different.
Nasty.
What?
I don't like it.
Oh, God. Okay. I woke up in the middle of the night to a man kneeling in front of my closet. Gotta be my dad, I thought. He worked trick work?
Huh?
It must be night. He worked night work and would often do laundry at odd hours, collecting empty hangers from my closet in the process. I asked him, Dad, what are you doing? He stood up, turned to look at me, and left. I thought, that's odd. Better go right back to sleep. The next day, I went out to dinner with my parents and casually brought it up. What were you doing in my room last night? I didn't go into your room last night. And like a light switch flipping in my brain, I realized that the man in my room was not my father. Ew. Okay, first of all, Dad doesn't wear glasses, while Closet Man was sporting a pair.
Okay.
That's pretty big. Secondly, if I woke up and talked to my dad, he wouldn't have left without acknowledging me. That's true. I burst out into tears in the restaurant. The face was not my dad's. When we got home, I went to my closet to see what, if anything, was amiss. The only thing out of place was a baby shoe that was knitted by my great-grandmother. Ew.
Great Grimo, get out of here.
Great grandma, baby shoe? As a teen, I didn't keep that lying around. It was in a keepsake box, or it should have been anyways, tucked away in the back of my closet. That particular visitor never returned, but my closet did appear to be a hot spot. We used a Ouija board in the house a few times. Mistake.
Yeah.
And it would ask for items I had put away in there, specific figurines even. The board would ask for them to be put back out. I listened. The baby shoe stayed out and proud as well. Just in case. Wow.
Okay. Nasty.
Yeah. Something's up.
It's like a Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe situation.
Oh, yeah, right? Narnia's on the other side.
Yeah, and it's just like, look, I like looking at baby shoes.
What can I say? I think they're funny and cute. Like, have you ever seen a pair of baby Adidas?
Yes.
That's funny.
They don't get worn out because they never touch the ground.
Because they can't touch the ground.
Or they'll burst into flames.
We all know how baby shoes work.
The floor is
if
lava.
They touch the ground. Floor is lava, okay? Oh, my God. Okay, 2. One night, when my brother was getting ready for junior prom, I walked by his room and he was just standing there staring at the wall in a baby blue tux. On the other side of the wall.
Dumb and Dumber.
I bet Dumb and Dumber style. Excuse me. On the other side of that wall is my closet, which I honestly didn't think of till now. Cute. I thought, what a weirdo, and continued on, barely pausing to probably IDK count my Hanson posters again. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, yep, 3 still. I still have 3. Still have 3 posters. Okay. Then I walked back out to see what he was doing. A nosy little sister needed to know more about pre-prom prep, and he was gone. I looked down the stairs, and there he was talking to my parents in his black tux. He'd been down there the whole time. I didn't go back to his room to check or tell anyone. My go-to fear response was always, let's pretend that this didn't happen. Wow.
Fair.
What?
Weird.
Maybe.
Huh? What?
I was going to say, I was like, was there ever a Dumb and Dumber poster that was them in their tuxes? That's so strange.
Yeah. Man. Baby blue tux. I mean, that's. Yeah. Just staring at the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so weird. I don't know. And I wonder if it is the closet doing something weird.
Or, yeah, like, oh, yeah.
You know?
The Lion, the Witch in the Wardrobe.
Dude, Narnia. Narnia was like, we think you should be in a baby blue tux.
Look, it's like Narnia, but instead of for like mythical, magical creatures, it is for just some like kind of nerdy guys.
Yeah. Very scary.
Very nerdy boys being like, I got stood up for prom.
Oh, no.
It's the same.
Where are my glasses?
Where are my glasses?
I threw my retainer into the trash at lunch. Oh. Okay, number 3. The night that made my mom reach out to the church was impossible to explain away and witnessed by my brother, mom, and me. I woke up in the middle of the night. Sidebar, why don't ghosts pull this shit in daylight? To my brother, 16 at the time, screaming at the top of his lungs.
Oh, no.
It made my skin crawl, a saying I didn't fully appreciate until that night. I had never heard a scream like that from anyone, let alone my cool kid teenage brother. Oh,
that's cute.
I will never forget that sound. A scream of pure terror where there is no question that something is very, very wrong. My first thought was not anything remotely supernatural. It was someone is murdering my brother. My dad was, of course, working nights, and my mom and I ran into his room. Once inside, we saw that my brother's solid wood armoire had tipped over and almost onto him. Whoa. We tried to recreate this. It takes the force of at least 2 adults to tip that thing, and there was no earthquake that night. Armoires are scary, dude.
Do you think they made the brother like lay on the ground? Like we're recreating it.
We're just recreating it. We have to know.
We have to see how it falls on you.
On you.
And he's like, please, you could just see how it falls.
Was scary.
It's going to hurt. No.
Please. We stood there blurry-eyed and confused when the TV went on downstairs.
Oh, Betsy, that sent a chill up my spine.
You're like, why is this armoire on the ground? And it almost hit you, and then you hear, "Welcome to Flavor Town. We're down here eating the biggest fat burger you could imagine." Oh my God, is that Guy Fieri? It turned on and off several times, each time to deafeningly loud static.
Ew.
Spooky, dude. I guess, you know what? Static is way scarier than Guy Fieri.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, give me Guy Fieri. I watch Guy Fieri all the day.
Guy Fieri's a peach.
He rules. I love him. We love you. If you listen to this guy, we love you, and let us know if you have any ghost stories.
Our friend Michael McMillan worked with him and said he was a gem, a sweetheart.
Really? That's so nice.
Or I'm making this up, guys. I lie a lot.
Who knows? Yeah, he worked with him at the Burbank airport.
Yes.
He got a burger from there.
Yes, and Guy wasn't there, but he got the impression.
Yeah, he was pretty cool. We stood in my brother's room, terrified, thinking, is there someone here fucking with us? What's going on? The sound cut out and we inched around the corner of the stairs. You could see the blue light of the TV glowing. It was still on, but the static was gone. My brother got his BB gun. That'll get him. That's so funny. And we went, I think, smart.
Absolutely.
Because, right, if it is actually a human, let them have a little BB.
Well, how about this? Someone holds a gun up to you. Get out. Yeah.
You get out.
Get out.
And we went down the stairs as a unit. Past the glowing light of the TV, the side door to the garage was unlocked.
Oh, no.
At this point, my mom called my dad to come home from work and check things out. After she hung up, we stood there at the bottom of the stairs, no one willing to move. From my brother's room, back upstairs, the stereo went on.
Okay, I'm really getting chills.
Ugh. The sound got louder and louder until it was at top volume and then abruptly shut off. And again and again. The TV started again and again. We were paralyzed with fear, not willing to move. Luckily, my dad's work was only 10 minutes away, and you don't often get calls in the middle of the night from your wife begging you to come home, so he booked it. When he got there and heard our story, he very clearly thought we were just playing into each other, but decided to do a parameter check to be sure. After all, there sure would be egg on his face if we all got murdered.
Yeah, that would be embarrassing.
Big embarrassing. As he left, he naturally said, "I'll be right back." And at that moment, I made peace with the impending death of my father.
Goodbye, good sir. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah, once you said that, okay.
Adieu.
Adieu. He came back and nothing was amiss. He went back to work and we unplugged the stereo just in case. I slept in my mom's bed and my brother slept on the floor next to us. Oh, that house is the only one I still get scared in at night. In addition to these stories, there were so many nights where little things happened and just this oppressive feeling in the house. I really believe there's something there, and from time to time, it just likes to fuck with you. I wanted to add one last and much more comforting story. My Nana, her name was Rose, passed away when I was 17. She was perfect, and I will never not miss her.
Aww.
One night, soon after she passed, I was scared in bed, an almost nightly occurrence at the time, and reached out to her for comfort. There was a shift in the room. It suddenly smelled exactly like her house. The sheets felt different, smelled different. I was in the bed I would sleep in at her house. I knew at that moment if I opened my eyes, I would be in her old house. And I got too scared and overwhelmed. I asked her to stop and immediately snapped back to my room. The smell and feel of her sheets gone. I regret it every day. I wish I had stayed. Had one more cup of tea with her. I know it was her and she was offering the comfort of that room and bed, but as soon as I asked, it was gone. That never happened with the others. They didn't take requests. You take the sweets with the sours, I guess. Wow. Thank you for taking the time to read this and for sharing people's stories. I like to think of this podcast as a gathering of all the people who hang out in the kitchen at parties and tell ghost stories.
Yeah.
AKA the best kind of people. Ooh, nice. Seriously, you two are the best. Don't you go shitting your pants now. All the best, Jessie.
Amazing.
Wow.
Really gave me nasty little chills.
Wow. The Nana.
I mean, what do you do? It seems scary. What do you do?
I mean, fair enough. Even Nana was probably like, oh shit. Okay, that was pretty intense. You know what? I should have just made her room smell like my house for now, and then we'll move on to the bed changing, you know?
Yeah, we'll do this a step at a time.
Yes, one step at a time, baby steps, because it's intense.
Yeah.
It's too intense.
It's too much.
Dude, that house is crazy haunted.
Yeah, I got like legitimate chills. For sure.
Yeah. I wonder, like, what the deal was of, like, that night being the night when shit goes down.
Yeah.
You know, like, why? What was it that was like, well, tonight's the night, like,
yeah,
let's go for it. Let's throw the armoire. Hey, stereo and television. Let's, like, really go for it.
Yeah, maybe the brother was like, having emotions, or like there was some like like a poltergeist kind of like things reacting off of teenage energy, emotions and stuff. Who knows? Dang.
Have you watched the new season of Unsolved Mysteries?
No,
on Netflix?
I gotta get on it.
There's a pretty good ghosty one that I want to talk about, but you should watch, and then we can talk about it later.
Okay.
But there's like kind of a similar. This is not a spoil, but kind of a similar, like, all of a sudden.
This sort of like crescendo of energy.
Yes. A big cacophony of just like, what the fuck is happening?
Cacophony,
yeah.
Oh, man. I love that. That was a really good spooker one.
That was. And weird that a lot of, like, sliding stuff.
I guess if you're a ghost,
I would slide all the time.
I was like, I don't have to worry about my knees because I'm dead.
Dude, I'm gonna death drop. I'm gonna vogue.
Yes. When you don't have to worry about your ghost cartilage and ligaments, you can do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want, dude.
Have a good time, buddies.
Yeah. Ooh, I can't wait.
I can't wait
for my knees to not crack every time I do something.
To finally be able to just destroy what would be my joints, but they won't be. It'll be fine.
Yes. Come on.
These were great.
These were so good. Thank you all so much. For sending them in.
Yeah, we love them. We want more of them. Please send them to us.
Please let us have them. Give them to us. We love them.
We love them. All right, guys. Well, I guess happy Thanksgiving if that's your deal. If that's your whole deal, that happy Thanksgiving.
Happy having a fun meal with friends. If not, happy week. Have a happy week.
Happy day.
Happy day, everyone. Happy day.
Au revoir.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much for listening to A Funny Feeling.
If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to share, please send us a voice memo, or you can email us just a letter at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. I'm Marcy.
I'm Betsy. And don't shit your pants.
That was a HeadGum podcast.